Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, we're gonna continue with my best of beauty favorites for 2016. I was filming the video, it got way too long, so I decided to just go ahead and split them. I guess it's a good problem to have when you have too much makeup that you love. Let's go ahead and continue on with my best of beauty favorites for 2016. My beloved Chanel. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel. It's a universal bronzer, which is bullcrap. This is not gonna bronze every skin tone. I really wish they came out with more shades, but whatever. I guess Chanel does what it wants. This sets to such a beautiful finish and it warms up the skin. It's what I'm wearing today. And I did set it with a powder. It makes your skin look like you're just healthy and bronzed and just, you know? To stay on the bougie side, let's talk about the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer. This is in Luminous Bronze Light. I tried this in a little palette that I bought and I fell in love. This is a $50 bronzer. Like, that's insane to me. But the way it looks on the skin, man, it's not right. This looks like it's not gonna do absolutely anything, but it just makes your skin look so, like, you see a little bit of a glow. It makes you look like you just had the most amazing tropical vacation ever. Like, luminous, relaxed, rejuvenated. Like, this is the most beautiful bronzer. Your skin looks so good. It looks like it has glitter, but honestly, the glitter doesn't transfer to the skin. At least I haven't noticed that it does. But this one. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Light Bronzer. They have one that's in the shade Bronzer. If you have fair to light skin, this is gonna work on you. If you have light to medium, you can also use bronzer. But again, if you have anything darker than medium, Physicians Formula is playing games and they don't want to make a bronzer for you. This is the bronzer I'm wearing today. Okay, you can see it here. Again, I go with the tropical paradise vacation thing, but it makes you look so bronze but so natural. It's not too orange. It smells like vacation. It smells so good. And it blends on the skin like a dream. It's such a creamy bronzer and it's matte. So if you're not into like a shimmery kind of, like if you don't want to pay for the Hourglass one, I would definitely recommend this one. This one's so good. I've used and abused it so much. And they just came out with blushes. I need to try them. Next we have the Hoola bronzer. I've had this for a while. Started really using it this year. This is an oldie but a goodie. I love the packaging. It's annoying but it's cute. And this is the beautiful powder. This is such a good bronzing powder. It's a neutral bronzing powder. Like, it's not too warm. It's not too ashy. It works perfectly if you want to contour your nose. It gives a really nice natural looking contour and it's warm enough where you can bronze your skin, but it's cool or neutral enough where it can let you contour your face. It's the best of both worlds and I love this powder. My favorite way to set my face is with like a beauty blender, having it be a little damp and then going in with this powder. This powder doesn't really give me a flashback or a white cast unless I overload my face with it. So this is what the actual packaging looks like. It's the RCMA No Color Powder. They changed the labeling, but the packaging is the same. It's really annoying. This powder is like velvet. It feels like powdered sugar. You know that light fluffiness that powdered sugar has? That's exactly what it feels like and it makes your skin feel that velvety. I have it in this little container. This is like a little container from, this is so ratchet. This is the Beauty Blender Cleanser. I finished one of them and I just cleaned it out, ratchetly put Sharpie all over it, and then I wrote RCMA No Color Powder on the top. But you know what? It works. It's much easier to travel with and it's messy, but I can kind of just dip my brush or my sponge in it and it doesn't like fluff around everywhere. I want to talk about this baby. This is the LA Colors I Heart Makeup Contour Palette. I actually filmed a video a while ago trying this product. I never had the chance to edit the video and upload it, and this was like out of all the products that I tried in that video, this was my favorite. This is $5.99. I know, crazy. This one is light medium and then they have one that's medium deep if I'm not mistaken, but you have these really nice under eye like setting powders. They're really nice and creamy. They don't look heavy under the eyes or anything like that. I really like them, and that yellow one really brightens the under eye. And then we have these contour shades. This is a really, this is a really nice contour powder. I really like it. And it blends really nicely on the skin. It creates a very natural looking shadow. And then we have these like warm bronzers. They're not like too warm where they look orange and unnatural. No, it gives like a nice sun-kissed look to the skin. So let's talk about blushes. From Clinique, I have the Cheek Pop in the shade Nude Pop. You guys are gonna see the trend. I use a lot of like nude pinky, nude peachy kind of blushes. This is such a pretty blush. It's so gorgeous. It gives you a nice, natural, healthy look on the skin, and it gives a nice wash of color. It's not overly pigmented, but you can definitely build it up. And then I have two from Lorac. I'm actually wearing Prism today. This is the more peachy one. This is the Lorac Buildable Blush. This one is Prism. The camera's kind of washing it out, but it has a really beautiful peachy undertone to it. These are nice. They're very pigmented. You have to go in with a light hand, but you can definitely build it up and have it look intense if you want to, but I don't really want to. So even if you go too heavy-handed, you can definitely blend it. And that's my favorite thing about these blushes. I also have the shade TInge, which if you're fair, you're gonna love this. It's a really pale, like nude pink. Has even like a salmon-y color to it. It's just, I don't know, when I swatch it, it looks so ugly. When I am my fairest, or when I want a really natural, like you can't even tell I'm wearing blush look, this is the one that I go to. I absolutely love that shade. And then we have two from Tarte. Tartelette blush. This is in the shade Celebrated. This is a lot like TInge. You guys can see. These blushes last a really long time. You cannot see that, but it gives a nice pinky wash of color to the skin. It's just an effortless blush that goes with every look. All of these blushes, this is why I love all of these blushes. I feel like they go with almost every single look. I always have these in rotation because I don't have to think twice about the blush matching what I'm wearing. The other one I have is the shade Exposed. This is a little deeper than Celebrated. It's a little bit more mauve. Such a beautiful nude blush. So my biggest pile, I think it's actually highlighters. So let's get into the highlighters, and then we have lip products and we are done. So Wet n Wild came out with a really good amount of awesome products in the year 2016, along with these amazing highlighting powders. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. These are so pretty. They have one that's perfect for deeper skin tones. This is Crown of my Canopy. And then they have one that's awesome for like lighter to medium skin tones, and if you have really fair skin, you can use it as a blush topper. This is in the shade Precious Petals. It comes in this packaging, but I depotted it. This is what that shade looks like. This one right here. It is, do you guys see that reflection? Oh my god, it's so freaking beautiful. I love it. Stop laughing at me. This is from Essence, and this is the Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. This gives you the most beautiful lit from within glow. Can you guys see it? It looks, you can build it up to be metallic. That's kind of build up, and then you can do a really nice light wash, and it just looks like a natural glow. I have the Lorac Illuminating Highlighter. I love them all, but this is the one that I use the most. This is in the shade Daylight. These powders are buildable as well. Like, they look really intense, but when you first apply them, you can kind of control how much intensity you want on your cheekbone. You can keep it really light, or you can build it up into that metallic highlighter, and it looks gorgeous either way. It's a really nice creamy powder. They blend really nicely too. These three highlighting palettes were my everything. Oh my god, I love them so much. So let's talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. This is SunDipped. Oh my god, these are so good. I don't know what it is about this formula. It took me forever to try them, but there's just something about this formula that just, it gives you that metallic highlight without any effort. But more than anything, the highlight lasts all day long. I find that a lot of highlights can wear off, or they get a little like weird looking on the skin, but these highlighters last all day long. This other one is in the shade Gleam. This one's more pink toned. You get 4 highlighters. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. I mix all these shades all the time, and I create whatever highlight I want you can pop these out and you can put them in a palette and you still have the name of the product in the back, which I love. And then finally we have the Kathleenlights and Makeup Geek highlighter palette. Let me show you guys how beat up this is. Can you tell? I love this palette. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. This shade right here, which is Nightlight. Oh my god, these powders are so good. Like, Makeup Geek killed it. So creamy to the touch. They look so nice on the skin. They don't sit on the skin, they blend in. You can use a really light application to create a really natural glow, but trust and believe that these build up and they give you that metallic, intense highlight that everybody's, well, not everybody, but a lot of people have been obsessed with. I will say that they look darker than they swatch. Like, can you see? It looks darker in the pan, but it swatches lighter. I constantly mix these two shades, and then this one, I either use it as a bronzer or if I want to deepen something out. Like, it's not as dark as it looks, but it's so good. It is a little pricey. The highlighters for Makeup Geek are a little bit pricey, but you get a lot of product. Okay, so let's talk about lipsticks. This year, Bite Beauty released the Amuse Bouche lipsticks, and I fell in love. These smell so good. Oh my god, it smells so good. So this is what they look like. They're very pigmented, very opaque, full coverage like on your lips, but they still have creamy, lightweight feeling to them, and they're not drying or anything like that. This is the shade Sake Sugarcane, which is probably my most favorite. Then we have Honeycomb, which is, actually I think this is my most favorite. Yeah, this is my most favorite. Honeycomb, so pretty. And then we have Thistle, which is a really cool like gray purple shade. I can't believe I'm actually gonna mention this. Like, I can't believe this is something that I've loved that hard. This is from Kylie. This is the Kylie Cosmetics lip kit in Malibu. So I will say the Kylie lip kits are drying as freaking heck. Like, so drying. Definitely hydrate your lips before and like do a lip mask after, because it will chap up your lips. But the colors are so beautiful and they make you look pouty. They're so worth it. So this is the Malibu lip liner. And then we have the Malibu liquid lipstick, and it has such a nice, opaque, beautiful color. Oh my goodness, Malibu. This is my favorite nude. I've bought quite a few because of Malibu. I tried Malibu. I tried Expose, meh. And then I really liked the way Malibu looked on people, and I was like, you know what, let's try another one. And I fell in love, and then this happened. So let's talk about these Smashbox Always On liquid lipsticks. These are amazing. Like, the formula on this is amazing. This is probably my favorite liquid lipstick formula ever. And I only have like 3 shades, but they're expensive. I love the doe foot applicator. It's like a little triangle wand. Such beautiful color. They are so pigmented. They have such nice light feel on the lips, but they dry to a matte, non-transferable finish. They last a really, really decent amount of time, and they don't chap up your lips or anything like that. This one is in the shade Stepping Out. It's my favorite shade of the ones that I have, and I really want like the whole freaking collection, but you know. And then I have the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in Caramello. Stila was like my first experience with liquid lipsticks, and I fell in love after that. I really like the formula and I love the way they smell, but it's not my favorite formula of all time, but it's definitely in my top. So this is Caramello. It's a beautiful nude, like a nude pink. Oh my god, it's such a gorgeous shade. Absolutely love it, and it doesn't give me like the crusties on the inside of my lip, which is a nice plus. ColourPop released their Ultra Satin Lips. I have a few of their matte lipsticks. They're very drying. However, they released the Ultra Satin liquid lipstick line in 2016, and oh my god. So if you don't want to try a liquid lipstick, but you kind of still want a more long-wearing lip, this is good. This one is my favorite shade. This is in the shade Magic Wand. Again, it's a beautiful nude. They're not liquidy. They're definitely a more moussey formula. And it looks like this for a while, and then it kind of slowly dries down. It kind of sets on your lips. It does transfer. It's not like kiss proof or anything like that. Oh my god, this is my baby. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Aquarius. This is my favorite. I think this is my favorite lipstick ever. I will die if they ever take this. I'm not gonna die, but you know what I'm saying. I'm being tragic, but I will be so devastated if they ever take this away. This is a cream finish, but it's very long wearing on the lips. Such a beautiful nude. Oh my god, I love you. And I have the lip liner as well. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty pinky nude. The ColourPop lip liners are really creamy. You can wear them on their own, so I love that. I actually have 2 more lip liners. This one is from Essence. This is the lip liner in Satin Mauve. There's something about this lip liner. This is so creamy. I don't know what the heck. This is like $1, dude. Like, what? It's crazy. It's so creamy, so pigmented. Look at that color. It's a wooden pencil and you would never think that it would be this creamy and glide on like this on the lips. And then we have from Jordana, we have the Easy Liner for Lips. This is in the shade Rock and Rose. Another nude. What do you know? But I freaking love this one. All these lip liners look exactly the same at this point, but you know what I mean. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And it's retractable, which is really nice for travel, really convenient for traveling. You don't have to sharpen it. We are almost done. Almost. 3 glosses. So one is a repeat. I just have to mention this because this is my favorite gloss of all time. This is the Sephora Ultra Shine Lip Gloss in 04 Perfect Nude. I've used mine so much that it's like gunky around here. It looks gross. But this is the prettiest gloss ever. Like, look at that. It's so glossy. Like, if you're wearing a nude lip and you want to make them look poutier and juicier, you need to try this. Like, look at that shine. Oh yeah, I love this lip gloss. So I mentioned it last year, but I have to mention it again. Then we have NARS Chelsea Girl. This is what Chelsea Girls looks like. It's very similar to Perfect Nude. This is from Sephora as well. This is the Colorful Gloss Balm, and this is in the shade Earth Angel. Earth Angel, Earth Angel, will you be mine? That's it right here. As you guys can see, they're all so shiny and pretty, and they all smell so good. These are very similar, but Earth Angel is a little bit more pink. This is my Sephora Oil Infusion in Iced Coffee. I mentioned this last year as well. These are like the little lip oils, I guess from like Yves Saint Laurent, or I guess the new Too Faced ones, I don't know. I've had this since last year and it is so moisturized and it has such a beautiful tint. So honorable mention, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I love it. I'm mentioning it because it's on sale on Sephora right now for $7. I have a few more honorable mentions. They are limited edition products, but I think that you might still be able to find it in store if you're lucky. I have this compact. Now, I was going crazy because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have Whisper of Guilt. I'm so excited. Everybody always talks about that highlighter, and while it is absolutely beautiful, this duo took my breath away. This is the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. The only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I have seen it in stock in my local MAC stores. Maybe check them out and see if they still have some of these in stock. You get the blush in the shade At Dusk, and it's this really pretty light pale pink with a little bit of mauve. Oh my god, it's such a pretty blush. Looks like all the other blushes I showed you guys, which is why I love this. And then you have the highlighter. This is an Extra Dimension skin finish in the shade Tutu. Look at that. Look at that highlight. And then of course, Selena, man. I gotta talk about Selena. She was like the first artist that I saw on TV and was like, holy crap, that's what I want to do when I grow up. And it was so inspiring to me. She was so inspiring to me. The way she owned the stage, the way she looked, everything. So with that being said, MAC released a collection. So it's called the MAC Selena collection. This is the packaging. It's purple. She loved purple. So this is Tecno Cumbia Powder Blush Duo. The bronzer and the blush. And it's kind of difficult to get the blush. But if you have like medium skin tone, this is an amazing contour. For me, it's a little bit too intense, but I can definitely work with it. And it just has like her beautiful signature on it. The MAC Selena eyeshadow in No Me Queda Más, which is another song that I love. Brown, like a neutral brown transition shade. And I absolutely love this shade. I use it constantly. It's a really nice transition shade actually. Another one I really like from that line is Missing My Baby. I love this lipstick. This is the Selena lipstick in Amor Prohibido. I have Como La Flor, which is a nice very beautiful red. And that red was actually, let me just show you. This was actually created to match the lipstick that she had in her bag. Look at that. Oh, girl. She was known for her red lips. Look at that. So pretty. And then we have Amor Prohibido, which is a glaze. Como la Flor is an amplified, and then Amor Prohibido is a glaze. So you kind of have to build up the color, but it's such a beautiful, like, that's one swipe. That's it, build up. It's such a pretty everyday shade. I did not think I was gonna like this. I almost didn't buy it. This is the Cream Sheen Gloss. I don't know, but the shade is Bidi Bidi Bam Bam, which was like the first song I ever fell in love with. It's just really sparkly, can you see? And it just looks so pretty. It gives such a nice gloss. It's not as glittery as you think it would be. Like when you swatch it, it looks super intense, but as you guys can see on the lips, it doesn't look like that. So we are finally done with my 2016 beauty favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you watched it till the end, if you watched part 1, part 2, thank you. I love you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please tell me your long list or your short list of your favorite beauty products in 2016. I would love to know. Make sure to subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.